Okay, I'm back. Hey guys. All right, we're gonna get this party started in just a second. Let's see. No, that's nope. Wii U isn't in any of those boxes. Let's try that again. Okay. Gotta fix the video real quick, and then we're good. Cool. If anyone is interested in listening to a new song that I made, it's on my Bandcamp. Just wanted to throw that out there again. It's not too much of what you'll hear on what I'm working on in the studio. It's a song I did at home. So it's going to be pretty different. It's a lot more chill, more Pink Floyd than, say, what you'll hear a few months from now when the album is done, which is going to be really a lot more energetic. So, but there's something. People, a few people have asked me, like, Vin, do you have any new music? Anything. I was like, no. For like 8 months, I was like, no. So here's something. Anyway, Mario Kart. Rare Pepes.
You know, speaking of words, the worst one fucking word I was so angry at. Like I have a fucking aneurysm about this. But the word, now pray to God I pronounce this right, but chipotle. Chipotle?
No. No.
Chipotle?
It's I think it's pronounced Chipotle.
No, it's not. No,
Chipotle.
Now you're fucking with me. Because
Nope.
here's the thing, it's spelled chipotle, but it's pronounced chipotle.
Yeah. Isn't that a fucked up word? Isn't that a fun one? Because it's like everything you know about the English language or any language doesn't make sense, but it's Chipotle.
Chipotle. Oh man, I'm gonna go into therapy again.
Even a native English speaker such as myself has trouble with that word. We're
an English major. You can make like a difference in the English. Go to court and have this shit changed, man. It's pissing me off.
I go to word court. I show up, and it's like fucking the Burger King is the judge.
You gotta play a game of what is it, Scrabble, or whatever that shit's called.
Yeah,
the loser
Scrabble.
gets into the loser gets in the Sarlacc pit, and the winner gets his word changed. You know. Anyway, I'm gonna change games. I'll be right back.
Okay, go ahead. So I figure, guys, I'll do a match with Joel, and then I'll do a few matches, just for shits and giggles. I'll do some For Glory stuff, and then I'll wrap it up because I am starving. But yeah, tomorrow you can expect the usual stuff.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Actually, I'm thinking maybe I'll do Corruptions Monday a little bit, but I think maybe tomorrow I was thinking about I'll check out some of the newer mods in GTA. Apparently, if you don't go online, you're fine. So I'm gonna just try out some mods. There's some good ones. There's some really good ones that are out right now. So maybe I'll do that tomorrow and a few other things too. We'll see.
It's pretty funny we're talking about GTA mods. I got a mail, and I'm actually gonna do this tomorrow. But I got Indonesian GTA, and if you ever seen GTA Tarzan on Google,
Yes, I have actually.
somebody got that and dumped it into an ISO file. And I'm actually gonna play that and see what the fuck it's about. Apparently, they really do sell. It's like GTA Dragon Ball, and all of these things are. You remember that hot coffee thing?
Yeah.
They all have that. Every fucking GTA bootleg has the sex mod, so you can get like, Goku or Krillin fucking, CJ's girlfriend, and I don't know, Bert and Ernie stealing cars.
Oh my god.
Only in Indonesia, baby.
Wait a minute. Here's the thing. I thought that was just a Tarzan game, or like another game with the word GTA on it. I didn't think it was actually a fucking real game, dude.
Well, I'm doing a system update, by the way, so on the Wii U. But anyway, they apparently did this. These pirate people, I don't know what you want to call them, but they did this. They took a bunch of mods from the internet, made this like abomination, this hairy cesspit of like mods, dumped it into a disc on the PS2, and then sold it as something else. So
Oh.
yeah, and then they
Oh
just
my gosh.
did GTA Tarzan on the front cover. So
That's
Christ
amazing.
almighty.
But there's so many. I wonder if the games that they sell in other countries that are like that, I wonder if it's the same thing, just mods put onto a disc.
Well, that's kind of what. You remember those? I don't know if you ever had. I know you have fucking Nirvana bootlegs, which cracks me up. But did you ever have like Famiclones or like NES bootleg consoles that are like 1001? Some shit like that.
Yeah, oh, you know what? Yeah. We had the bootleg consoles. We also had the bootleg games too.
Oh yeah.
Like
yeah.
you know the LJN stuff or the stuff that actually wasn't given the Nintendo seal of approval.
Oh yeah, the Bible warfare or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, Bible warfare. But also that's how I would play that actually.
The fucking Old Testament is hardcore. You fucking chuck some spears and Bibles at Philistines.
Actually, funny you should say that because the character Alex in A Clockwork Orange, he reads the Bible primarily while he's in prison because he likes how violent it is.
Oh yeah.
Remember that?
Doesn't he have a wank too?
I don't know if he has a wank. I didn't read the book, but oh yeah, he imagines he has some he has a fantasy of stuff that happens in the Bible, right?
Of the Jeebus.
That's right.
Yeah. And this Wii U update, I don't get it why this is so slow, by the way. Like 6 minutes is ridiculous.
So, will we have time, or should we just scrap it for now?
Don't worry, we have time.
Okay, I'll tell you what I'm going to do, though. While you're doing that, I'm going to do a match.
Alright, sounds good.
Just let me know when you're ready. So what else? What else is new? What else could we talk about? What have you been playing lately in terms of video games that you haven't been streaming? Have you been playing anything off the stream?
Well, I've been playing a lot of Mortal Kombat X, and that's a fucking travesty, because I love the game, but I don't know if you've heard about this, but the DLC they released, not only did they fuck up the launch, like some fucking janitor over at Steam or whatever released the game like 12 hours early so nobody could play it. That was one fuck up, they did over at Mortal Kombat X. But the second time they fucked up, it was even worse, because the DLC they released and the patch wiped everybody's saves of the game. So, nobody could get their stories shit back or, fight data or anything. It just wiped and gone. So, and I was one of the few affected.
Lame.
Yeah, so what they did as an apology, or, to make it up for you, they gave me a free DLC of unlock everything in the crypt, which doesn't include the story unlocks, so I have to redo that, but everything in the crypt that's unlockable they gave me as free stuff, which you can separately buy for $20, so...
Oh, God.
Yeah.
So, the game itself is good, but what you're saying is they fucked up the distribution of it, and they fucked up the DLC.
They've been fucking up real bad, and, I don't really watch YouTubers, but what's the guy? Angry Joey?
Angry Joe, yeah. Well,
yeah.
Regardless of whether or not you love or hate the guy, he does tend to make good points from time to time.
He did the whole Nintendo thing, but yeah, he interviews Ed Boon about, is the PC port's gonna be good on video? And Ed Boon's lying through his fucking teeth. He's like, oh, it's the best. Oh, it's good. It's good. He's like playing it up like it's the best thing ever, and he has this rat fucking ass smile on him, and they're shaking hands like because Joe says like, is it gonna be as good? Is it not gonna be a port? And Ed Boon like, yeah,
right.
He's like a fucking car salesman, like a used car salesman, and the game comes out, and everybody's like posting pictures of Ed Boon's fucking smile because they freeze frame it.
Oh, really?
And they're like, yeah, and they're like, well, there you go.
Oh, they fucked up. That's consumer loyalty that was just pissed on. That's why you can't do shit like this, because it doesn't work in the long run. Consumer fucking loyalty, consumer satisfaction is so important. And it's like you can't look at the short-term profits of like ridiculous DLC bullshit and like cash shops and, you know, buy fatalities. Like, you can't look at the short term, when in long term, if you establish a good fan base, a good audience, and people that actually advertise your game for you on YouTube and you know, to each other, then you're gonna end up a winner in the long run. Which is why Nintendo kind of screwed up in some regards, and so did Rockstar with the mod stuff. But anyway, I'm sorry, ranting as always.
No, but it's true though, because like, you know, what for me, for PC gaming, what, you know, back in the day, what really got me into stuff was the fact that modding is all this stuff. The ability to customize further than what the game initially provided was a huge selling point for me. And these days, you know, I don't want to bring in the Steam thing about, you know, selling mods, because that's null and void nowadays.
For now,
you know,
until they maybe figure out a better way to do it.
For now, you know, it's like, I'd say this, this new generation of gaming, and I don't want to go on some tangent saying like, oh, the old days were better. There's a lot of games these days are better, but I think the consumer versus developer relationship has soured over the years. Because I remember, like, you know, I don't want to bring Steam as a bad, you know, example here, but I think Steam, of all developers, should recognize that the people playing their games and modding it is what keeps stuff alive. Now, if you start charging people for, you know, simple mods or the ability to customize or do whatever, you know, I remember playing Gold Source mods back in the day on Half-Life, Specialists and all that shit. You know, that prolonged the life of Half-Life. It kept the community and scene alive, whatever you want to call it. Now, if you start fucking and meddling with that, you're gonna lose consumers and buyers, because, you know, people are not stupid. I mean, people are.
I just got destroyed by Game & Watch.
Smart as they should be, because like they keep buying Call of Duty. But for the people that are really into first-person shooter like Half-Life and all, and you start fucking with these people, you're gonna lose what made you great. And I mean, I think it's just a fucking travesty that it's going this way, where easy fatalities and, you know, mods getting charged. You know, I'm ranting too, but in a way, you can't ignore the clouds on the horizon that these things keep popping up. You know?
Yeah, and more frequently too.
Yeah.
You're right though, by the way, about the mods. That's what kept me coming back to Half-Life. And think about it, like, how much money did they make off of Counter-Strike as a result of modding? And Team Fortress and, you know, all these great things that extended the life of Steam and of Half-Life in general, and made Valve a fuckload of money. It's because of the mods, which we aren't, obviously they're not being discouraged, but it's, right now it seems like, if you're going to ask me to buy a mod, I'm going to be less likely to try it out.
Yeah.
Simple as that. So I wonder if people would have downloaded Counter-Strike as much as they did if it was $20 to start.
Yeah.
But
anyway, I think my game updated here, so after this match, I suppose.
Yeah, I'm in a match with a Game & Watch, and I'm hating him a lot right now because he's fucking wrecking me, and I'm not used to this. It's the lag.
Did you, speaking about Smash Brothers, because like that's actually what we're fucking playing now. Like, let's not rant anymore, but did you see the results of the poll, whatever it's called?
No.
Like, somebody post like some poll, and people apparently want a Fire Emblem character called Chrome,
yeah.
Yeah.
He was in the most recent one.
Now, how do you feel about that?
Yeah, I like Crom. I don't see what the point of having him in the game is, because we've already got 3 characters just like him. But, okay.
Now, just a random question, but who do you want in Smash?
Chrono. Clearly.
Chrono?
Maybe Tingle, just Goku? For shits and giggles.
You don't want Goku?
No, Chrono is Goku enough for me. I'm good with that.
See what you did there.
9 again. I fucking can't believe this. Sorry, this Game & Watch just wrecked me hard. And you know what the funny thing is, too? If I say that there's a little bit of lag, people are going to be like, excuses! But I haven't played this game online in a while, so I'm not used to the input delay of playing a game like Smash Online. So all of my timing, all of my moves, everything is just completely thrown off right now. But, you know, of course I'm going to get called an asshole for saying that.
Get good, Vinny. Get good.
You know.
Yeah, you can't. Oh, God. All right, here, let's do this, you and I.
All right, let's see.
Oh. Yeah, excuses. Of course.
Wait a minute. This software must be updated, but I just updated. Wait, what? Oh man, are we going off with some? Jesus Christ! I'm so sorry for this.
No, it's okay. What's going on? You have to update again?
Yeah, I have to update again. This is bizarre.
When's the last time you played this?
Like a month ago, I think.
Yeah, you got some. The Mewtwo update had some changes. It was a big change too, big patch.
So these updates don't come in like a consecutive package. It's just like update, like.
They should just come in one package. I don't know why they're not.
Yeah. Oh, you got the Mewtwo thing, huh?
Yeah.
How does he play?
It's a little floaty, but powerful. There's some good moves, and I like the character. I don't love Mewtwo. I was never a Mewtwo main, but I think it's a well-made character. It's fun.
I was gonna say, I went back to Melee because I upgraded my PC recently, and I could finally play and emulate GameCube games. So I went back to Melee, and you know, people keep hyping up Melee as the magnum opus of the franchise. And I'll be honest, I love Melee, but this new game is better.
Oh yeah, I think so.
But here's the problem. I am not one of those tournament people. I don't play Smash competitively, so maybe I'm just talking on my asshole here, but for me, as you know, I'm not you know, a casual player by any means, but you know, I'm not a hardcore fan of the series, so I don't know all the things. But I enjoy it for what it is, and I just think that, again, everything is subjective, but I just think that the new one is the best one in terms of content and gameplay and all that stuff, because I went back to Melee, and I noticed the fucking roster of the characters, there's not a lot of characters. It's really thin.
It's really thin compared to this, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you close to finishing your update, or can I do one more match?
You can do one more match.
Okay. Yeah, I actually agree with that. I like Smash 4 the best. But I'm the same as you. I was never a competitive player. I was never too concerned about the speed. Because like a lot of people say that Smash 4 is a little slower than Melee.
Yeah.
But that's fine for me because it still feels like a competitive game. And I'm still having fun with it. But I love the characters. I love the mechanics. I think it's a great game. And they did a great job with it. And when we were talking about DLC, how cool is it that we're getting new characters in Smash Brothers? You know what I mean? Like, that's what a good DLC is. New levels, new characters, you know, patches, updates for, like, characters that, like, shit. Or, like, Diddy was, like, a little bit too powerful. They fixed that. So, yeah, I really like what they're doing with Smash 4.
I'm just staying here, but if I wanted one character in Smash here, I think it'd be a great fucking business opportunity for any developer to be like, can we please put our, you know, character in the Smash? Because, like, here's the thing, back when the original Smash Brothers came out, us European people, we didn't know who Ness was. Ness for us was like a original the character kind of deal. We didn't realize what Earthbound was because it was never released here.
So when did you learn about Earthbound then?
I learned it after Smash. I looked it up, like, who is Ness? You know, the primordial days of, like, researching video game characters. But, yeah, I learned about Ness through Smash Brothers and the internet. I'm just like, who is this character? Who's he from? And I think exposure for new video game characters will be great in Smash. Like, hey, this is just a random thought, but Splatoon characters in Smash.
Oh, sure,
just like
yes.
a map. Like a map or something like that? I don't know.
Map would be
like
cool,
an item.
yeah. Item would be great too, because yeah, you could like splat ink around or something. That would be cool.
Yeah.
Or how about Shovel Knight or something?
Yeah.
You know, like he's still new. A lot of people want to see Shovel Knight, but that would be a great opportunity for that character.
But you know, according to polls, people want Goku and One Piece Man,
Fucking
whatever his name is.
Goku. Of course people want Goku. Why not the better Goku with the sword, Chrono? He's so much more Goku-like.
You know who needs to get in? Not fucking Chrono, but what is it? The robot that sings? Gato?
Yeah, he would be cool.
Silver points. Yeah, I fucking want that guy.
My name is Gato. I have metal joints. Beat me up and win 15 silver points.
Man, I think about it actually. With the 5-year anniversary coming up, and the chance of that. I mean, I know you're playing Final Fantasy, so 2 RPGs at once is a little, you know, too much to digest. But
yeah, I would say this year there's a pretty good chance of another Chrono Trigger stream sometime before the year ends. Not for the anniversary, but definitely soon. I've been getting the Chrono Trigger itch. You know, I think about it, and I hear the music, and I'm like, man, I gotta play this again. So, I don't know what it is about that game that just keeps me coming back.
yeah. Well, fascinating, because I've never seen all the endings in Chrono Trigger, but what
Neither have I.
fascinated me is the amount of fucking endings to that game. It's crazy. I remember as a kid when I saw it, it's just like there's more than one ending.
Yeah, didn't that fucking blow your mind? It was like,
Yeah.
my actions actually kind of have a result at the end of the game. It's kind of cool. I can't kill this Ness.
Under 1 minute here. Alright, finally done. Jesus Christ.
Finally. Okay, that was a good match.
Hopefully Smash is updated right this time. So, obviously you're the Chrono Trigger man to ask about this, but what's bad about the Chrono Trigger DS thing?
Not a whole lot is bad about it. I streamed that last time, actually. What's bad about it is the translation, I feel, is a little weird.
Oh,
Like,
yeah?
for example, the Mystics, they were called Mystics. But now they're called Fiends, and Magus instead is called a Fiend Lord, which just sounds a bit like
his name?
Edgelord. No, that's his title.
Okay.
Yeah, he was like the leader of the Mystics. Now they call him the Fiend Lord Magus.
Is he the leader of the bunch?
You know him well. He's got a very peculiar smell. MG. Magus Lord.
Magus Dong.
Magnum monster condom for my Magnum dong.
Magnum Dong.
Jesus Christ, what is wrong with us? It's not a bad. I think they did a good job with it. They added some new stuff and some, you know, there's some improvements. So I think it's fine.
Yeah. Unrelated, but going back to, you know, some consumers being stupid, but honestly, when I see people legitimately voting for like Sephiroth and Smash, it's like, do you
Waste
not
of a
have
vote.
do you not have a conscience? Are you like a slug man? Are you like an amoeba? Like, what's wrong with you? Do you not have a like? It just blows my mind. How would you want fucking Sephiroth from a, you know, I guess it's a Sony franchise at this point, like a completely unrelated character? Just, you know what? If Sephiroth got in with people how they want him, he would fucking be the most overpowered, like, edgelord ever. You know,
yeah.
like Kingdom Hearts interpretation of him. He's got like a black wing, and he's like deviant art as fuck.
Yes. Yep. Yeah, I remember that. There was, you know, the whole thing, like Sephiroth being the coolest villain ever because he walked through the fire. Because he walks through fire, you know. It's like, get out of here with that shit. Oh, okay, you're in.
What I don't fucking get is why Cloud's like, you know, my dark wounds of feeling in society. Oh god, I'm such an outcast. You know, he's like this emo prick on the internet. But in reality, in Final Fantasy VII, he's like an upbeat hero guy. He's not like the most, you know,
more upbeat than they
super-
give him credit for.
Yeah, because when I see him on the internet, he's like crying and slitting his wrists. Like, what's up with that? I mean, I know he's in a wheelchair, but Jesus.
Yeah, there's some pretty. I think the Advent Children version of Cloud.
Yeah.
Hang on one sec. Definitely gave him a stigma.
Oh yeah, that's the reason.
But also, at the beginning of Final Fantasy VII, he's pretty edgy. He's pretty upset and depressed. So yeah, you kind of have these characters that are really, you know, upbeat, and then compared to Cloud, they're really upbeat. You know.
Man, speaking of Final Fantasy, remember the fucking Final Fantasy movie?
The Spirits
the first
Within.
one that came out. Yeah, there you go.
I don't remember it well, but I definitely did watch it.
Like
Was it a?
It's not
Have
a
you seen
Final
it recently?
Fantasy movie. A couple of years back, is for like remembering, because again, you don't remember it. What I remember is like impressive CGI at the time, and like something about space ghosts.
Yeah,
Like,
there
I
was
guess-
Space Ghost. Coast to Coast was in there.
But that's all I remember, really. I still don't remember this movie. It was totally unrelated to Final Fantasy, and I don't know. I just don't remember shit about it.
There was
What is this,
probably less to do with Final Fantasy in that movie than there is any of the current games, which is saying a lot.
Yeah.
This map is just a custom I downloaded. Someone made like a simple Skyloft map. I thought it was kind of good.
Nice.
You notice the input delay, right? Like,
Yeah.
there is a, it's
Oh
it's
man,
slightly
input
there.
delay? You want to talk about input? Try playing Mortal Kombat. That's a fucking disaster.
Online, there's some delay there.
It's bad. Like, oh shit! What am I doing? Wow. Okay.
It's okay. You still got an advantage, I think. You're doing pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, you're doing pretty good. None of my usual strategies are working against you. Jesus Christ, I can't even get a hit on. Yep, good job, Vin. Excellent.
Tides have turned.
A little bit.
Maybe.
we go.
Now I've jinxed it, man. Now I fucking jinxed it.
Oh,
shit, we're
nice. Did you see that? Same
both
time.
things, yeah. Oh, fuck, I gotta step my game up here real bad. Oh, you the grab-a-rama.
Love that.
Oh, damn it, you always defeat me with that.
Mine has armor, believe it or
Oh,
not.
that's right. Shit. Ah, but your ass, fucking hell. You would think a fucking, like, beastie man buffet like Captain Falcon would, like, be able to defeat Pit, but guess not.
Man buffet.
Yeah. Dig in, baby.
He's got his nipples are on display in the form of gold buttons. That is a man.
It's like that fucking, what is that movie? Batman and Robin? That design? The Batman
Lovely.
pose?
Oh, that was a good movie. You're kidding me? Batman and Robin?
How do you feel about suicide? Oh, god damn it.
Suicide? Because that's just what happened to you.
God damn it. How do you feel about that new movie? The new Joker design?
Oh, the new Joker design. There was a video.
Fucking Juggalo.
Did you see the video that the dude who makes the unicorn video, Charlie the Unicorn?
Oh, yeah,
It's like, I need a tattoo that says damaged on my head so people will know that I am damaged.
Jesus Christ.
How do I feel? I think it looks really bad.
Well, isn't Samuel L. Jackson in that now? No, fuck it. It was like a big actor in it. I don't know why I'm thinking about Samuel L. Jackson.
Ben Affleck? Idris Elba? I'm trying to think, like, why am I just naming random people? No, I don't know. I don't like it a lot. I don't like it at all. I don't think the Joker would get tattoos in like cursive font on his head saying damaged. You know, and maybe he'll get the tattoos of the ha 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 ha, but that's it.
You know, it kind of reminds me a little bit of, you know, Mr. Cool Ice on the internet? Like this German guy that got a skeleton on his face or something like that, and it says Cool Ice?
No. Mr. Cool Eye. Ugh. Oh, yeah, no, I did see that. I did see that. What the fuck was that shit? Didn't the skeleton
Mr.
look
Cool
really
Ice.
lame?
He's got a sunglasses on him.
Oh
Like a
my
Scooby-Doo
gosh.
villain.
You don't have any tattoos, right?
No.
You wouldn't get any tattoos like Mr. Cool Ice, right?
Maybe,
Just-
but I'd be Cooler Ice.
Mr. Cooler Ice. He's got 2 pairs of sunglasses on.
Yeah. Oh
Whoa.
shit, what the hell? Oh,
Whoa.
dude! Oh, damn. Oh shit, hello.
You're picking on a child. How dare you?
That's the only way I can get anything done. Oh, finally, Jesus. Hate that fucking tree. You know, by the way, speaking about franchise I'd like to just see on the Wii U besides F-Zero? Fucking Animal Crossing U.
Yeah, I would like to see that too. From like I argue that the third-person perspective would be cool this time around.
Yeah, but imagine the inventory as the pad. Great.
That would be cool. Yeah, sure. That, you know, the online stuff could be improved from the previous game. But imagine an Animal Crossing with like a Zelda type view. I think that would be awesome. Like a big town. There's a lot of potential for this series to grow, and I'm excited to see what they're gonna do next. I hope they do it right. And don't even get me started on Metroid.
Oh yeah.
You know how bad we need one. But we haven't heard anything yet.
Well, I think the wounds aren't like entirely healed after Other M. I don't know.
I know, it seems like Nintendo, they're just like letting the franchise chill for a bit. Not the first time this has happened. The gap between Super Metroid and Metroid Prime was what, 7 years?
Yeah.
So, who knows?
You know what game I never played? Metroid 2. Is Metroid 2 any good?
Yeah, kind of. It's good. It's good. It's just not. It's not the best. There's a remake of that in the progress. You know about that?
I don't know about that. No.
It's like someone is making a remake of Metroid 2, zero mission style. I played it, the demo of it. It's amazing.
Oh, yeah?
Joel, it's better than good. It's one of the best fucking experiences you could ever have.
Sweet.
It's great. So instead of playing Metroid 2, play that.
Speaking of good remakes, did you hear about that Black Mesa stuff?
Yeah, so Black Mesa's on Steam now, and they're charging $20 for it.
But honestly, I think they can get away with that because like it's that good.
It is that good, but when are we getting Zen?
Hopefully now, when people pay for it, I guess.
Yeah, I suppose. Multiplayer, I think they've released. Good job.
Yeah.
Let's do. I know you're on a limited time schedule here, right?
Yeah.
One more?
We could do 2 more, I guess.
2. Okay, good. Can we do a random match? Just both random characters, you and I?
Sure.
Okay. Someone in chat suggested that. I thought it was a good idea.
I'm gonna pick the worst stage.
All right, fine. If you're gonna pick the worst stage, then I'll pick my worst stage, Volcano.
Oh, I got the worst character in the game for me at least. Fucking Rosalina. I can't play with her.
I don't
understand her.
Yeah, I don't really know how to use Rob that well, so
See,
we might be even.
Oh man, the end of the cock stage.
Yep, we got Volcano, Joel. I'm sorry. Don't do it. Don't do it, Joel. You fucked up, Joel. Okay, now we're even.
All right. I mean, I really do hate Rosalina. If you want to describe the character's floaty, then
yeah, that's her. She is a good character. Some people have swore by her as a character.
Oh yeah, she's pretty good. I just don't play with her that good.
Yeah, no, I don't understand her either. I don't really use her.
What inspired you to make this stage?
Drugs. No, I don't know. My friends were over and it was like we've had this running gag since Brawl of making like stupid stages with dumb names, and I was like, I'll just make a big dick. Just like Volcano, perfect. I don't know, man. I've got problems. I'm as the Joker would say, I'm damaged.
Man. As much as I love the Heath Ledger Joker, I think a lot of people misinterpreted the Joker because like I don't like when they make characters into edgelords. Same with Cloud, you know what I mean? With like a dark past, they're like, oh, my soul's damaged, sort of deal. Like, yeah, I don't know. Basically, when a character becomes like synonymous with DeviantArt, that's when you know, like, oh no.
It becomes too much, and then it's like, it's just. Then they have to try really hard to make the character damaged, like, and then there's is there a redemption arc? And if there is, it's so predictable. It's like, okay, I get it. The character's going to be redeemed, but yeah, I don't know. Like I said, Cloud was fine, at the end of Final Fantasy VII. Then Advent Children comes along, and he's like Edge Supreme, like an Edge Supreme taco. Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
There's a fine balance too, because like with the Tim Burton Batman, I mean it was dark and gothic, but it's not like, you know, an edge trip, like cutting yourself on barbed wire. You know, it's like it's atmospheric and dark, but it doesn't mean that it's like, you know, Linkin Park band members.
Right, exactly. It's not a Linkin Park music video.
Exactly.
You know, it just strikes me as so middle school.
Did you know that Tim Burton hates comics?
No, I didn't know that. What the fuck is he making comic book movies for then?
I know, but I don't know if you know Kevin Smith that well, you know, Clerks and all that shit.
Yeah.
But Kevin Smith was he was once he got in like a verbal fight with Tim Burton about shit. About Kevin Smith basically contacted Tim Burton over. I don't remember the story well. Maybe some in chat remembers better, but basically Tim Burton said like the equivalent of, "Oh, Kevin Smith, I would never read anything that he's done."
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Yeah. But you know, go ahead. Sorry.
And that's basically it. And it turns out that somehow Tim Burton said that, no, I don't read. Oh no, it was about Planet of the Apes. Tim Burton made the Planet of the Apes thing.
Yeah, the movie.
And the ending of it was very similar to the Clerks comic book. And as a joke, or like a funny haha, you know, Kevin Smith said like, "Oh, he ripped me off. I'm gonna sue. Ha 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 ha." And
right.
Tim Burton took it really seriously, and it was like a joke. But anyway, so anyway, they got on a phone call or something like that, and Tim Burton said something like that. "Oh, I would never read anything that Kevin Smith has done, so I wouldn't know about it, or any comic books for that matter." And it's like, well, yes, nice. That's why he made Batman.
Yeah, I do remember that. I haven't read about that in a little while. Did you know about the Superman Lives thing?
Oh yeah,
that
fucking,
Tim Burton
yeah, the fucking
was gonna do with Nicolas Cage.
The Thangarian snare beast.
Yeah, the
You know about
spider.
that? The spider, yeah.
The giant spider.
And who's gonna play it? Cage.
Nicolas Cage.
Have you seen the test footage of that?
I've seen him.
Very
with the long
homoerotic
hair.
purple latex outfit, and it's just that's Batman, man.
It's so weird. It's so fucking weird. It's like, but didn't Kevin Smith? He almost wrote that movie.
He almost wrote it, yeah.
Oh, he did.
And
he wrote a draft, and the producer fucked it up, and then the movie got canned anyway.
Yeah. But the producer was the guy, because he kept insisting about this fucking spider scene, right? He really wanted a spider scene in it. And the producer was so adamant about that it almost ruined the movie, because everyone in the team said, "Hey, did he tell him about the spider?" "Yeah, I told him about the spider. Every day with this fucking spider, you know?"
Yeah.
But anyway, so Kevin Smith eventually got booted out of this project. And, like, thank God, because this guy was just crazy. And the same director or producer later directed The Wild Wild West.
Yep, and there was a fucking spider in there.
There's a giant fucking spider.
Yep. Also, this is... What is this map? What have you done?
This map is the Pit Vortex.
I remember this.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Wild Wild... I remember Kevin Smith... there's a video of that, guys. It's really, really fucking funny. Listen to Kevin Smith talk about Superman Lives. And this producer with his goddamn spider. And then, yeah, the Wild Wild West had the spider. It was a giant mechanical spider. Oh,
we should really just put this on one stock, but all right.
Yeah, we'll end it after one stock. We'll just it'll be.
Sounds good. That's gonna be my last match anyway.
Okay, if we can glitch ourselves through the levels.
Yeah. Isn't there a rap song in that fucking movie too? Like Wild Wild West.
Yeah, Wild Wild West. Wild Wild West or something. It was another.
That's the lyric, just over. And
that's it. That's the whole lyrics.
Wild Wild West.
Check it. The Wild Wild West and the Wild Wild West and the Wild Wild West and the Wild Wild West. Wild Wild West. But that was when Will Smith was like this hot commodity.
Remember the Men in Black rap or something like that?
Yeah, like the Men in Black was so successful and the rap did really well, so it's like now every Will Smith movie needed a rap. So Let's just do, let's make Will Smith rap about the Wild Wild West.
Dude, you know that movie with Will Smith when he's got like a kid and he gets fired or something like that?
I haven't seen it.
Like,
Is it called Pursuit of Happiness?
Like a funny rap about that. What is that movie called, chat? God damn
Pursuit of Happiness?
yeah?
Is that it? Or is it his son in the movie?
I just only remember the plot of it. He's like homeless, he's got a kid. Need a funny rap about that. And the Wild Wild West. The Wild Wild West.
Here comes the Wild Wild West. It's more than you remember. Because I don't remember that movie very much, except the spider and Salma Hayek's buttocks. Wasn't Kevin Branagh in that? What's his name? Kenneth Branagh. Yeah, that's the guy. He played the villain.
Branagh?
Yeah, Marlon Brando played the spider.
Make you a spider, I can't refuse. Why was the guy so adamant about spiders? Because it's like a spider fetish?
I think so, yeah.
Wonder if anybody's been in a relationship with a spider. You know, people are crazy.
Dude, this is a big world. There's over 6 billion people in this world or something like that. There's definitely someone who got into a relationship with a spider. And now it's taking it further. Like, the thing is, yeah, sure, there's been a relationship with the spider, but have they taken the spider?
I actually am hovering. Look at this. I'm fucking flying. God damn it, stop it.
No.
I can't get down. Right, stop. Okay, no more.
Taking the spider with them to the DMV to get their license. Who's that? Oh, this is my significant spider. Joel, this is never going to end. You do realize this.
It is. You know what? Have you ever smashed a spider that was like pregnant?
No, but there was a video of that recently, and it was disgusting. It was... They exploded into babies.
I'm gonna make you explode into babies.
That's... Hey, PG stream. I read something on Snopes.com when I was younger, or was it Snopes, or it was just an urban legend website about how this woman had a spider in her, like her cheek was puffy. It was really, really puffy. She went to the doctor.
Sure,
she scratched at it. What?
We're sure it was her cheek?
It was her cheek. It was her cheek. It was really puffy, really red,
cheek,
really swollen. And she's like scratching it, and the doctor opens it up, and it's hundreds of baby spiders come out of her cheek. What happened was, according to this legend, a spider laid its eggs in her cheek.
I like the word legend because it's like some medieval shit. And the spiders inhabited the woman's cheeks for 1,000 spider years.
Right. Now, I read this as a child, and I don't think it was ever deconfirmed until I was older. Now it's on Snopes.com, and it's like false, you know, that whole thing. But I remember being terrified of spiders because of that story, because I thought it was real. And it, you know, there's variations of the story too. There's like one where she's at home and she scratches it, and it bursts opens into baby spiders. So here I am as a terrified like 12, 13-year-old thinking that it's possible for spiders to lay eggs in your cheek while you're sleeping.
Yeah.
It was horrifying. And to this day I don't know if that's possible or not, but you know,
I'm gonna
scary.
go with no, but you know, don't jinx it, man, because it's gonna happen. Speaking about that, now that summer's like creeping up, and I say creeping up with a little, you know, wink in the eye, but
I know what you're gonna say.
Spiders, man, they're coming. It's coming.
I already saw one.
You already saw one?
Oh yeah, I've seen a few house centipedes so far. One big one, the chunky one too. I was in a call with GPM, and then I was like, ah! He was like, what? And I showed him. It was a giant house centipede that I had to crush under a table because I didn't have any cups with which to trap it. It was gross. And I've already seen my first giant spider of the year, so,
you know. Kill spiders? Oh, shit! Well, I guess you won.
Not yet.
See if I can actually get you here. Oh, fuck!
Alright.
I'm gonna fucking... But you know what you do with spiders? Don't crush them or nothing like that. Use a fucking, like, can of... Use the axe. Axe them. You know, just shitty deodorant will work the best. Just fuck them. Chemical warfare. They deserve it. Ugh. Spiders, man.
They don't pay rent, and they lay eggs.
Don't pay taxes either. Fuck them.
I'll tell you one final little spider story. 2 years ago, I noticed I have like some figurines, like some Mario figurines and stuff, and like Zelda stuff on my shelf. And I noticed, like, I walked over to it one day, and out of the corner of my eye, I noticed webs.
Oh.
So I'm looking, and there's like a number of webs from the wall to the figurines, from figurine to figurine. I noticed little black dots in the webs. I get a closer look. At least 25 baby spiders had made their home on my shelf all over. And they were hard to see, but they were there, and I had to figure out a way to get rid of the baby spiders. It was...
How do you do it?
I think I used one of those air cans and like just kind of like did that. Like if you do an air can upside down, it goes, you know, like it shoots into like.
Mm-hmm.
So I did that, and I think that got them. But I don't even remember like how I think I used a broom to clean the rest of them up once they were on the ground. It was gross, dude. But
what? Unrelated question, slightly related, but you know that's one advantage in Sweden. We don't get fucking Macedonian, you know, cock spiders here. They won't nibble your tits off. But here's the thing: we get tiny spiders, we do. But
yeah.
I'm asking you because you know that's one fear I have of outside Sweden. You know, outside Sweden is like dragons and spiders and all that shit. It's just a zone of danger. But
Right.
anyway, I want to ask you, what is the biggest fucking spider you ever seen?
I have footage of it.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, it was outside my side door between the awning and the door. There's a giant web. Mike was over.
Yeah.
And we took video of the spider and pictures, and it was the size of like 2 quarters or 3 quarters put together.
One of those huntsmen or whatever it's called.
I don't know.
Huntsman, whatever. Oh Jesus.
Is that like the title of what the spider is, or?
No. It's like a species of like the biggest, most common American spider or something like that, I think. And I don't know. We get like quarter-sized spiders, but when I see spiders are like as big as my fucking palm, then you know it's like it has ceased the right to live. You've grown too big. You got to go back into the infinity of death. You know, you've broken some rules, man. Once you go beyond that size, it's like you've lost the right to live. I'm sorry, but the good thing is that smaller the spider are, the more dangerous they are. And big spiders don't fuck you up, but honestly, I know that's an argument, but honestly, when you see a spider that's as big as a fucking turkey, you just get flamethrower. Fuck them.
Yeah, burn the house down if you need to. It's fine. It's okay. It's gonna be okay. I'm gonna look for this picture of. I took pictures too, but it was huge, and I'll just say this: even though it wasn't too much of a problem in terms of like I wasn't scared of the thing because it was, you know, a spider. What's it gonna do? It's just the web was huge, and if I didn't see that web, I would have walked face first into it, and I would have gotten a giant spider in my head, and I would have been covered with web. So we removed the spider and we let it live. We put it, you know, across the street, and then what do you know? The next day, it's back in the same spot. So I'm thinking to myself, this thing obviously likes it here. It's probably catching a lot of bugs, probably by the light. It keeps fucking coming back. Every time it's removed, it comes back. I forgot about it. It disappeared for a while. The next year, this is last year now.
Oh my god.
Came back.
No, stop. I'm not fucking with you. There is a fucking spider on my fucking desk.
Take a picture.
Ah!
You fucking got a spider. Take a picture.
All right. Don't panic. All right.
Don't panic.
It's small, man. Oh fuck! Shit, I don't have any shitty deodorant around here. All right, Vinny, quick.
Put it in a cup or something. Do you have a plastic cup?
What do I have here? I have an old Atari controller I can like smash. No.
Old Atari controller.
I have a figurine of Donkey Kong. Maybe I can like smash him. You know, I'm just gonna You know what? I'll see if I have any books. I'll be right back. Fucking hell.
Okay. I found the video of the spider. I'm gonna show you guys.
The complete collection of H.P. Lovecraft will do. Okay. How ironic. The Rite of Terror will go face first with terror. All right, here we go. All right. I'll shield your ears. It's gonna be.
Holy shit.
All right, I think it's. All right.
Oh my god, I'm showing the spider on the stream. Joel, this thing is disgusting. Look at the stream real quick. Oh, it's bad. It's grossing me out really bad, right? I have to stop. I actually did you see it?
Put that. No, I can't look at that. Fuck that.
Did you see it for a second?
Yeah, it like sprawl like a fucking head crab. Oh, is it like making like?
It captured a bug in its web. Yes.
Oh.
And it was wrapping it up.
Oh my god, I'm gonna be fucking puking for days.
Okay,
stances.
I'm actually really upset that I just looked at that video now. So I'm gonna stop.
Oh.
And yeah. So there you go. Wow.
Thank God this is the complete edition because this thing weighs a ton. This fucking book. Ugh.
Did you got your spider? It's gone.
Yeah, it's small though, but how fucking coincidental that fucking thing. You know what I think? Silently, they know. He heard me. He was going for the fucking kill.
He knew.
He heard me disgrace spider kind, and he was gonna, avenge.
Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. Well, we just both ignited our long-term arachnophobia yet again, so.
Fuck no.
All right. Listen, let's wrap this up. I'm gonna eat, and I'm gonna go,
Good luck with that.
Yeah. Yeah, I open up my food, there's a spider in it. Jesus Christ. Anyway, good playing some matches with you. Have a good night. And,
all right, you too, man. I'm gonna go
take it easy.
Now.
All right, have fun.
See ya.
See ya. Oh, Jesus Christ. That video, man. That fucking video.